Hello and welcome to the next episode of Dinkum. It's a bit of a scuffed episode. I think it's episode 69. We're playing Bower Bay. I'm not sure what happened, but none of my sound worked. Oh, well, I know what happened. I goofed. I didn't check that the sound was working, and also game sounds are off as well. So it kind of sounds a little bit weird, and I'm not sure how to make it better. Okay. So here we are. Thank you so much for joining along the series. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to be doing a voiceover, and I'm not sure how to I'm not sure what to say. So we just check everything. Just the normal stuff. Oh my gosh. I was hoping that I'd be able to put some Dinkum music over the top as well, but it doesn't look like that's going to be able to happen. It's just going to be my scuffed talking over the top of it. Oh my days. Okay. I'm trying to be calm. Alright, so okay, I'm remembering what happens now. We've still got Clover's cursed money. Maybe it's Clover's cursed money that's doing it to us. I don't know. Okay, so we picked up our trap money. We collected all of our stuff that we got from Melbourne. I was trying to work out what I wanted to focus on, and I think we end up placing down the stuff from Melbourne, having a look at the outdoor kitchen. I think it ended up looking really good. This episode, oh that's right, this episode is the anniversary episode, and so I was excited about the furniture, but also anniversary stuff. Yeah, I end up putting it down because I can't help myself. I really like the look of it, and we'll get some more chairs and tables and decorate out in this area. I was excited to put all these up so that you can see the vision of the outdoor kitchen and how it's going to look. So hopefully we come across some refrigerators and we'll be able to put refrigerators down. Also hoping for the kitchen table sets that is just the table and not the benches, because they also connect really nicely together. So I just put down what we've got. Oh dear. And I'm really happy with how it looks. I think it's going to be really cool. This is so weird. So it's going to be weird because there's no game sounds, there's no music. It's just this scuffed voiceover. I've got to talk for 2 hours straight. I'm not sure what I'm going to be up and about. Everybody knows that I'd get locked in when I'm doing stuff, and I don't even know what I say half the time. Oh my days. So we're going to pop on over to the bandstand because it's our first anniversary. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad that we lost all this audio. But here we are. I think we end up talking to everybody. Every time I talk to somebody, I think Melbourne ends up having one of those noisemakers. And I'm in the middle of a conversation, so I don't end up getting a noisemaker until later on in the day. I also decide to end up doing a lot of fishing because it's the first week of year 2 summer is a fishing anniversary that John runs, and the more fish that you sell to John, the more tickets you get, and then you can use those tickets to buy things. I probably should be saying what Fletch is saying. I've got to try and make this thing bigger, but I can't see. I'm sorry, everybody. G'day, Azzy. It's Bower Day today, so I'm chucking a snag sizzle. You'll have to hold your horses. It takes a bit of cooking to get a good snag. Not to mention how many different sorts. I can't. Hang on. I'm so sorry, everyone. Snags will be ready around noon, so make sure you're back in time. Okay, I just wanted to check that I talked to her about all the things. I think I end up also taking photos for a thumbnail later. I get a bit obsessed with collecting the flowers because this will be well, I thought it was the last day for collecting flowers. What even is a snag sizzle? What's good about snags anyway? You'll find out, Milburn. He'll change his tune real smart. See, look at him! Using the noisemaker and I can't get it because I'm talking to Clover. So rude. He does it many times. Okay. Melvin's looking forward to some good snags and some even gooder company. Theodore isn't going into the museum today. He's been told to relax and take it easy. And that's when I think about taking photos of everybody. Because we never see Theodore outside. So I wanted to take photos of Theodore outside in the sunshine. So I took a couple of photos. And then I ended up taking more photos. Because why not? Uh-oh. John's eyes weren't open. Oh dear. There's Sally. Lovely photo of rain. I was a little bit upset that I don't have the area looking beautiful. So it's still looking a bit rough around here. We've got to do some mowing. And there he is with the noisemaker, and by the time I put the camera away, I wasn't able to get it. But there I took some photos of Fletch. I wanted to get the balloon. We ended up getting a few green balloons, but I do get some gold ones later. Bloomin' beauty. Fletch is cooking a snag sizzle. She told me she had a special snag for everyone. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I really hope I can get some music in here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it though. It's just the voiceover. Fletch informed me that she would be auditing my license if I did not. I love all the little things that they say. We don't have the renters on the island yet, so I still haven't had conversations with all of them around this kind of event. But I like to talk to everybody and try and get a few balloons and a few noisemakers that they give you. Look, there's Milburn again, using the noisemaker when I'm in the middle of a conversation with Erwin and I don't even get to read the conversation properly. Milburn's so cheeky. It happens a few times. Oh dear. And I think I end up just picking up a whole bunch of flowers by this, yeah, at this stage I'm picking up flowers and waiting for them to hold a balloon or to have a noisemaker. I really love how they all interact with each other as well, and I was paying attention to where they are all standing and how far away they get from the bandstand to really think about how I want to decorate around this area and make it look nice. And I was feeling sad that I didn't have any chairs for them to sit on. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. We'll make some little picnic areas and make it look pretty. Oh, the snags are ready to go because I saw that they were holding their snags, so I grab a snag. And then I think I end up eating it anyway. Oh, Fletch is sad because Sheila's sad because Fletch is such an amazing cook. She reckons having the best day of her life. Happy Bower Bay Day. What a ripper day. Fletch made a veggie snag and it's bloomin' beautiful. And she tops that. Oh, I can't read. I can't read, it's too small. Oh my gosh. Hate to admit it, but the snags are actually nice, so we'll have to invest in some more of these. Fletch, this is the best day I've ever had. Part of me wants to put what's left of my snag into an exhibit, and save it for later, but it's too tasty. Oh, Azzy, just in time for some really... Oh, I didn't read it fast enough. Fletch cooks some bloomin' beautiful snags and reminds me of snag sizzles. I can't read. I can't do voiceovers. This is such a scuffed episode. I'm so sorry, everyone. The snag is so good. It reminds you of something that you can't quite put your finger on. Oh, that's it. The snag tastes like metal. It's so yummy. What do you mean it tastes like metal? Clover is so funny. She's a strange one. Oh my gosh. Talking to Sally. Everything she cooks ends up with hair on it, but at least it's not her hair, because that would be gross. It's gross anyway, Sally. Oh no. Sorry, mate, they're all gone. We can't have seconds. There's only one snag. One snag on the celebration day, that's all you get. Oh boy. So this episode ended up being extra long. I don't know what to yap about for 2 hours. But here we are. I might end up breaking it up into 2 1-hour parts. I'm not sure yet. I kind of just want it over and done with and move on. Pretty much all we do is eat our snag, and then I think we go and do some farm work, or we do the trapping, possibly do some farm work, though I think I'd do the farm work the next day. But we catch fish. We use the buff to catch fish, but I'm looking for a noisemaker and gold balloons, but I think we have to wait until it's 3 p.m. So Franklin requires more research by eating their snag. G'day, Azzy. The snags are ready. Who would have guessed Fletch was such a good cook? She should really open a snag shop. I like having festival food at festival times, because then they're special and you have something to look forward to on that day. I don't like making festival foods everyday foods, because then they stop being special. I'm thinking about what to do. I think because I want to go and do stuff, but also I want to get gold balloons and a noisemaker. I'm torn. And I think we have to wait for it to tick over to 3 p.m. in-game time for them to stop eating snags and start doing their normal celebration stuff. Because at the moment they'll only talk about the snags, and I don't think they will hold a noisemaker or a balloon while they're holding a snag. So I end up picking up some more flowers while I wait, trying to watch out for them holding a balloon or a noisemaker, so they all stop holding the snags. Oh, Sally stopped. I think John was still holding his. But I get locked in on picking up flowers. There's a balloon. I didn't see it. I walked straight past Theodore holding a balloon. That's crazy. And then I see it at the last minute. This is like future me, looking at all the things I forget and miss and don't pick up. Yes, I'm rewatching it. Oh dear. Yeah, so we end up with all these green balloons, but I still want a noisemaker and a golden balloon. Not because I have to, but because I want to. It's just a thing I like to collect on the day. There's Sheila with a noisemaker, but I accidentally talked to Theodore. So I miss out on the noisemaker from Sheila. Oh no. And then I noticed that John is walking really far. I think John's trying to find a seat to sit on. But there's no seats to sit on around here. I was trying to take notice of where they're walking. It looks like they kind of stick to path blocks. And all a girl wants is a balloon and a noisemaker. Okay, I really have to work out how to get some music on here as well. Just some Dinkum background music. So, surely I can work that out. Got a party horn from Erwin. and I'm super happy I just keep blowing it, but you can't hear the sound effects, which is really sad. Oh man. Just imagine a party horn being blown. That's what it sounds like. It's just a party horn. And then I go crazy blowing it all over the place. Still looking for a golden balloon though. I'm not sure if this is where I take some more photos with Fletch. Oh, here it is. I take some photos with Fletch. But what I don't realise is that having the noisemaker animation in front of Fletch doesn't make for a great photo, and I end up using the photo where the animation isn't there. Golden balloons, surely. We got our first one from... Oh, and one from John as well. Got our first one from Franklin. And another golden balloon from John. Happy with that. So I think with that, we go and empty out our pockets and do some trapping. Kind of drop everything off here. I still have to go back to the house though. Oh yeah, and we've got the worm farm, and I want the worm farm to go to where to the farm area. Got to put all the flowers away, I think. And collect all the traps. And I think we trap some crocodiles and some wary moose. Have a look and see if there's a lot, and there is quite a few crocos, so it's worth doing when there's a few there. Ends up being a lot more than I thought. Like, I thought there was 3, but it's more than that. Alright. We've got to aggro the crocodiles and catch them in the trap. And send them off to the animal collection. And the next one. I was thinking about maybe scrapping, like not showing the progress of the island, but I don't know, I thought it would be weird. I was thinking about my future self. I'd really like to see how the island progresses. I know it's only a little bit at a time, and I don't think I do any building in this episode, but there is a lot of catching of fish and just doing the normal run with trapping and stuff. Well, there was a little bit where we placed down the furniture we got from Melbourne, so a little bit there. I think that outdoor kitchen is looking really good. We get these 2 crocodiles, and is there one more? It looks like there might be one more crocodile back there. So we'll probably get that last crocodile. And then move on. So it's good having that buff. So you get a really good buff when you eat the snag sausage, and it goes for 60 minutes, I think. And it gives you an experience buff. It gives you increased healing buff over healing ticks over time, and then also an awesome buff for your stamina. So I end up deciding to use that to just fish into late at night, so that we can start getting together a lot of fish that we can sell. Oh, and the second day we end up placing down the airport as well. So we've already prepped the airport area where we want the airport to go. So that's what we end up doing on the second day. But here we're going to catch some wary moose. And also this echidna, I think. Get the random things that pop up around here. So we've got a few wary moo to catch. It's just a matter of trying to hold their aggro. And there's that echidna pranking us last minute, but that's okay. We've got extra traps. So long as they don't break, so long as one doesn't break the trap while you're doing it. Okay, and I didn't open up my pockets. I did have more traps in my pockets, but I didn't realise it at the time. But we just catch 2 more for now. Oh, lost aggro. We've got to catch them. Try and get them to follow us again. And that's where it broke the trap. This is where it's a bit dangerous. But we managed to save it. And then we have flashing lights in the sky, and this is the celebration. Oh, we caught 1,000 trapped animals, so we got permit points for that. And then we've got our celebration fireworks in the sky, and I thought it was very fitting that we got that milestone achievement with the fireworks, but you can't hear it. I was so sad about that. Okay, so we end up making a space on that side to match a mirror. So I go and get some brick pathing and some smooth cement pathing to be able to make that. So we run ourselves all the way back home, empty out our pockets, sort out our pockets, and grab what we need for that, and we do a little bit of farm work. I think we end up just maintaining the grass farm to encourage the new grass seeds, and that's where I see in my pockets I've still got the traps. So here we are picking up the smooth slate, the smooth cement and the brick tiles. I also grab the dirt printer, which was on the charger, so we've picked that up. And I'm looking for some sparking soup. So we're going to end up eating a sparking soup as well. Though we don't really have to do very much dirt printing. And I'm ignoring all the sparklies. I'm sorry, everybody. But yeah, this is where we work out how far we need to go. And I still can't dirt print straight. It always ends up going higgledy-piggledy. We end up having to get rid of this termite mound, which is sad. I don't like doing that, but just is what it is. build it out a little bit extra for a bigger pathway, so we'll think about what we're going to do with that, but we're just matching the other side. Placing everything down. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have so much blank spaces where there's no talking. Yeah, I end up just matching the smooth stone on that side. So thinking for this side would be to have the manure, but I'm thinking it's only going to be the worm farm manure because I've got the fertilizer bins, I can't remember, the compost bins over at Irwin's, and I want to keep them there because that's where we collect all their animal poop to turn into fertilizer. So yeah, that's the thinking behind that, and we'll just transfer the bags of fertilizer over to the farm when we start using fertilizer. At the moment I haven't started using it, but we will in the future. And now we're just going to use up the rest of those traps. So we've got to wake up the moose. They've all gone to sleep, and it's kind of tricky to get to hold aggro with them and not get hit. So this is where walking through there, sometimes I lose aggro, so you kind of got to time it. Okay, and we try again. Alright, you just have to remember to zig and zag. You got to dodge them. And we've got one more. Last one, last one. Catch him, catch him. Surely we can. So sad that you can't hear the fireworks going off in the distance. It's such a scuffed anniversary day. I'm so mad about it, but it just is what it is. These things happen. Sometimes a girl doesn't unmute the desktop audio and the mic after she's streamed. And I have a contemplation about what to do with the farm. The reason why I don't like to do the farm at the last day of the season is because you can't plant the next season yet. You have to wait for the new season before you can plant it. Though I could be wrong there. It's just been my experience in the past. Though, you know, things change in the game as well. Or I might be misremembering is another problem. But at the moment we just maintain the grass farm. We're taking out all the parts that don't have those three-pronged tufts. We're trying to encourage the farm to grow those three-pronged tufts on every tile, grass tile, and that means that every tile will yield 3 seeds per tile. It's a slow process, but worthwhile, because if you want a lot of seeds for decorating and stuff, which I always do, it's worth taking the time to do it this way. So that's what I'm doing here, maintaining the grass seeds and encouraging those tufts to grow. doing it the best, trying to be really careful not to break the ones that already have the 3 tufts on them, because I want to leave them until we've got 3 tufts everywhere, and I'm going around picking up everything, being careful not to accidentally break the ones that have 3 tufts. Okay, so I've been avoiding doing the wheat and the grass and the rice. I just haven't been feeling up to it, and I just decide not to do it. And then what we do is we go home, empty out our pockets again, and just focus on catching fish. So that would be the rest of this episode day. I'm pretty sure. I really drag out these Dinkum episodes, don't I? I don't remember if I did anything else. Yeah, we're just putting everything away. Oh, do I go and look after the animals? It's possible I go and look after the animals, but I'm not 100% sure if I do that on this day or the next day. Yeah, it looks like I might be going to go talk so I might be going to talk to all the NPCs, have a chat, because they have different dialogues, 3 different dialogues during the day. So in the morning they have a dialogue, at the snag when they're eating their snags they've got a different dialogue, and then once the fireworks start they have different dialogues there as well. Franklin's telling us how he's going to call it Sparkleworks, and that it was quite easy to create them. It's my most favourite project to date. It's so cute, and everyone's having a really... Oh, I kind of skipped over whether the animals were okay. I think that Erwin ends up saying that the animals are okay with the Sparkleworks, but I don't know about that. Fletcher's just being really sweet. We say thanks for everything. No need to thank everyone here tonight. Should be thanking you. You've done an amazing job bringing everyone on Bower Bay together and helping us all find a new home. I'm honoured that you came with me on their airship all that time ago. Here's to another beautiful year on Bower Bay. Oh my gosh, surely it won't be as scuffed in our next celebration time. This is like the worst time to have scuffed audio. And there Sheila has a noisemaker while I'm talking to Sally. I think I don't end up getting any more. But we just have a nada to everybody. Whew. It's so pretty, it's so pretty. And Clover had a dream about the sky being just like this the night before. It's so pretty. Ain't ever seen anything like it. It's blooming beautiful, it is. Blooming beautiful. I agree, Melvin. We talked to Rain and John. And Rain spent a lot of time in the clouds, and she's never seen the sky so happy. It's really cute. And I tried to talk to John, but Rain was in the way, so I had to come around the other side. I reckon my brother would love this, love to charge people to see it at least. I do miss him, but I know he can't make it to Bower Bay. Poor John. Poor John. And we get another balloon, but I don't think it's a gold one. Yeah, this one ends up being a green one. That's okay. I think I try... Oh, we don't worry about the noisemakers and the balloons, we just leave. So, popping that back in there, and I think I focus on fishing. I think that's what I end up doing. Oh, that's it. We make some more fruit salad because we're running low. Trying to think of foods that I need while I'm fishing. Just something to help with stamina. And we run out of limes. Used up all the limes. Okay, and then we also look for a fishing buff food, so I think we take the yabbies. I always forget to eat the yabbies, but I know it makes a big difference. So I think we pretty much stay on our fishing dock to catch these fish. Because we've got a few fish around. So yeah, the rest is pretty much just catching fish. Oh my gosh. And I feel like I've been terrible doing a voiceover. We've got ourselves a Trevelia, though I probably say it wrong. Woohoo! Got him. Oh, there's another fish. I keep seeing them and then I don't see them. Oh, there we go. We got it. It's so weird probably not being able to hear any of the game sounds. Oh my days. I feel terrible. But we just keep catching fish. We fill up our pockets actually and place them around John's shop. Alright, looking for more fish to catch. So with the fishing with the fishing anniversary that John holds the first week of summer, it's quantity of fish, not quality of fish. So you can, it's every fish you sell equals a ticket. So the more fish you can sell, the more tickets you get. And there's a bunch of things that you can buy. And I'm super excited to be able to get those items for Bower Bay. It's one of my favorite art and like what do you call it? It's one of my favorite lots of items that you can get from a special event items. Like I do like the special event items that you get from other celebrations and stuff, but the anniversary celebration is one of my favorite. I remember there was a time where it was on all the time instead of just the first week of the second year of summer. And it was, if you could get your hands on the frying pan, it was like the best early game weapon. So good. Those were good times. But now we just get it's the second year, so you can't have it as an early game weapon anymore. But the frying pan is still fun. It's still a fun weapon to use. Oh boy. Alright, I think I decide to jump on a jet ski and go from here. Oh, find a fish. I'm really happy with how the fishing dock works. So having the dug down part where the lights are encourages the fish to, I think, I don't know how to explain it, but it just works. It works really well. I love it. And then I keep getting pranked thinking that I can see a fish and there's no fish. Because the fish hide in the deep parts of where I dug it down. Oh, I do. Pardon me. It's been so hot where I am at the moment. It's just one of those days. And I wasn't expecting to have to do a voiceover. That's crazy. It's the most work I've done for a video, and it's the worst video. What do you do? I don't know what you do. I don't know how to make it better. We're just catching our fish, chilling. I think I talk about how I really enjoy fishing. It's one of my, like, I loved playing this episode, the 2 days that I played together. It ended up being like over 2 hours, 2 hours and 13 minutes or something altogether. But I was having so much fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. And when I was doing my outro, I noticed that my mic and my desktop audio were both muted, and it was the end of the episode, and my heart just sank. it just sank, and I was like, well, surely future me can fix it. And here I am, future me, not doing a good job of fixing it. We're doing something. I'm not even sure how long this is going to take to render with some sound, and I'm going to try and get some Dinkum music in the background as well as this voiceover. I just don't know how it's going to work. Surely we can salvage something. I really didn't want to lose these 2 days of progress on the channel. Really didn't want to. And it's just so sad. Like, in the moment, I was having so much fun. I was just having a ball. Our next episodes that we'll have with Bower Bay is, selling all those fish that are caught, and being able to purchase items for the anniversary event. Oh my gosh. And there's so many different items too. Like there's the plush toys. There's all the all the clothing and things as well. Oh my gosh. And here I was upset at myself for not getting closer to the fish. I'm always too far away because the fish keep swimming. They're not staying still. I was like, "Grr." Fish, let me fish you. Oh dear. Yeah, I remember fondly having really long nights. So back in the day, what we used to do for our stamina was just eat cooked figs. And you would have like a whole bunch of cooked figs in your inventory, snack on those while you're fishing. There wasn't anything like fishing buffs or other types of food buffs or anything like that. We'd just eat our cooked figs while we were fishing, and we'd fish all night. Like, I think I never timed myself, but I think some of my fishing nights probably went on for hours. I just fish or just non-stop fishing, especially to get the tickets for John. That was a big motivator. Selling fish for money as well. Like that's a really good way to make money too. Never really I didn't realize that you could sell your cooked fillets for more than the actual fish. And I think we used to save fish to be sold to Ted Selly instead of John. That was the thing as well. But yeah, if you want the tickets though, you can't cook them for fillets. John won't give you the fishing tickets for your fillets, or maybe he does. I could be wrong as well. I might be saying the wrong thing. I don't know. I'm not in the game testing it. I'd have to test it to know for sure. But my understanding is that it has to be an uncooked fish. An uncooked fish. Like a normal fish. For your ticket. Oh dear. But who knows? I'd have to test it. I'd have to test selling him a fish fillet and see if I get a ticket for that. I haven't tested it, so I actually don't know. I'm just assuming. And that's where everything goes wrong. When I assume things. But yeah, we keep fishing until our pockets are full and I have to drop something to continue on. Which will be pretty soon, I think. Could be the next fish. The next fish could be our last fish. Or two. Because I'm pretty sure that's the area where I had to drop my bat. Oh, another fish. Another one. Garfish? Catch it, surely. So on this day I wasn't really worried what type of fish I was catching. I was just catching everything that was there. We've got all the pretty fireworks in the background, and I think I remember saying that it's one of the best days to go fishing because of all the pretty lights in the sky. Here we go. I gotta drop my bat. drop it on in the water and I come back for it later. And we do some awesome parking of the jet ski. Perfect parking. Oh, there. Then we take ourselves over to John's and we put down all these fish. And I think I kept saying that I'll sell them tomorrow, not realizing that tomorrow is a Sunday and I can't sell anything to John. But that's fine. That's fine, surely. Let me just go through and place the fish down there. So that's a heads up for everybody who hates fishing episodes. The next few episodes for that first week of summer will be fishing episodes because I want all the tickets to buy all the things. It's a good thing that we've got an area where I've been storing fish. And I think we're going to end up selling all those fish as well and not save them up for when Max comes, because I want the tickets more than I want the money. Okay, and I think I have one fish left in my pockets, but I don't realise that until later. And I honestly, I have no idea what I was yapping about. I was yapping about something. I was probably yapping about the event and what things I'd want to buy. What things do I want to buy? Like, I do love all the plushies, but I'll probably end up buying the plushies last. I'll buy other things before I buy the plushies. And I accidentally pick up this log seat and then I can't place it down for some reason. Oh, no, it wasn't that one. Oh wait, it happens again at my campfire. It's the one at my campfire where I can't place it down. It's so weird. We take ourselves back home, sort out our pockets again, realise that I've got another fish in my pockets as I sort out my pockets. It takes me a little while to see it though. So I'm blind. There we go. I noticed it. Getting stuck on things all the time. I think we talk about how I've got all those fish up there and I want to sell them to John. Trying to see what the calendar says, but we can't see it until the new season ticks over. I'm talking about when Max will come to visit, and that I don't want to save those fish for Max. I actually want to get the tickets for them. So we'll probably end up selling all these fish to John so that we get tickets. I think that's what I'm yapping about. And we see that there's a bunch of fish here. So do I do more fishing? I think I do more fishing. Because I've still got the fishing buff. So we fill up our pockets again with all the fish here. If I can actually get them in. If I can cast in the right space. For some reason I have so much trouble. I don't know why. And sometimes when you cast your fishing rod really close to your character, they won't catch the fish. It just won't work because you're too close. So you've got to be mindful about how far you cast. I'm just on Struggle Street at the moment. Surely we catch more fish. So yeah, we catch a bunch more fish. I'm just having fun. Just enjoying all the soundscape of the game. Reminiscing in my brain about all the fishing I've done in my past Dinkum days. It's so weird, like every time I make a new Dinkum island, I think I play a little bit differently. Like, I remember in the early days, I would fish a lot. I think fishing would have been my main way of getting money. So it's nice to kind of circle back to that and go back to some fishing. I keep struggling with the placement of the cast for the fishing bobble. And I'm being quiet when I should be doing a voiceover. I'm falling asleep. Okay, so to be fair, I've actually got Dinkum music playing in the background while I'm watching this to do the voiceover, but I'm realizing now that you can't hear that music, so I'm just chilling. And you guys are just in silence, which is crazy. The whole point of making a voiceover is so that that doesn't happen. I don't know what to fill up the emptiness with. Oh dear. I think, okay, so things that I love about Dinkum fishing is that the fish don't disappear. Like you can see them, and if you don't catch it the first time, you've got a chance to catch it again. The fish kind of follow along the shoreline, and they kind of duck in and out of the tiles. I love that. I love that they do that. And once you've got the hang of going and stopping and going and stopping, it just feels like the muscle memory kicks in, and it just feels like a natural a natural thing to do. It doesn't feel out of place. It doesn't break the immersion of the game. So I guess it is a mini game, but it still feels like it's part of the game. Just a fun game to play. I really, really like it. And I feel so weird. Some people say, oh yeah, I've got like 400 hours in this game. And I'm like, oh. I've got over 3,000 hours. What is it? Says more about me than it does about them. I'm a bit obsessed, not gonna lie. I couldn't even tell you how many hours I've played in Stardew Valley, because I've played Stardew Valley on so many different devices. So not only have I played it on Steam, but I've played it on Xbox, I've played it on PlayStation. I've pretty much played it everywhere. I haven't played it on iOS. My mum does though. Yeah, I'm not a tablet girly. I can't play games on tablets to save my life. But yeah, I've played a lot of hours on Stardew Valley. Probably equal to Dinkum, I would say, because, or maybe less even. And I've played a lot of hours on Minecraft as well. And yeah, possibly less than Dinkum. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do a lot of fishing in Minecraft as well. I love fishing in Minecraft. I could do it forever. Though fishing in Stardew Valley, that's something. I don't love it, I don't hate it. I do it because it's necessary. It's not my favourite, but I'll do it. I think once you get to a certain skill level in Stardew Valley, the fishing's not so bad. It's right at the start when you're just a baby fisher. And you remember that it used to be easier. That's where I struggle. Okay, so I think, do I keep going? Looks like I keep going. Catch a couple more fish and then we place them over at John's. Oh boy, I think I might end up finishing the voiceover when our little character goes to sleep so I can give myself a break. Because I honestly don't know what to say. I'm out of words. I don't know what else to do. So our little character will do what she does. Okay, we're going to place all these fish down. And we've got a good number of fish. So this will give us a fair few tickets to work with when John starts that anniversary. And all the little ones, I think I end up placing them on top of the, yeah. So there's a trick where you can place them inside. You kind of bunch them all up together. So that's what I try to do. And then I'll work out, oh, you can't put them on that side, they can only be placed on one side. And then the rest are the large ones. And we just place them all down. And then because we did so much fishing, we get extra experience points for fishing because of the buff from the snag that we ate. But I think we finish it up here, place everything away. Yeah, we put everything away and then we just take ourselves to bed, I think. So I'm not sure, I might end up splitting this or I might continue on, but I'm gonna end the voiceover part here. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. And in the light of giving and receiving, I honour you. Ooh, look at all that. All that experience from catching the fish. Double experience, or however more it gives you. Okay, hello and welcome back to another part of the scuffed episode. We're back. Okay, we got farm feeder for feeding our animals. So that's some permit points. Really cool. Alright. We got a thing out of the gacha machine. What's it called? I forget what it's called. We don't have to worry about any meteors happening. That's why we look there and checking that we've just got our traps. I'm going to pop the traps away into a box. Alright, and I worked out how to get the music happening. So we've got the music, at least. At the very least, we've got music. Just gently in the background. We still don't have any game sounds. What am I making? Oh, okay, I'm making the crate for Sheila as a hand-in. And we're gonna make that and hand that over to Sheila. It's weird trying to remember what you've done. How do people do voiceovers? Like, they say that they do scripts and stuff. I could never. I actually could never. I'm just I get why you'd want a script, I guess, so that you have continual yappage and no lulls. But here we are. We're handing in our crate. What do we get? What do we get? She gives us stinks, and I won't sneeze at it. And I admire our kitchen. I really, really love it. All we need is the grate. And a fridge. A fridge would be good for the outdoor kitchen, but I really, really love it. And we'll be able to decorate it and make it look really pretty too. We'll get some more chairs and tables in that area as well. We also need some more barbecues. But I just love how it turned out. It's looking so good. I'm not sure, as I get the other kitchen types, so there's 3 different types of kitchens, I think, or 4 different types of kitchens. Like there's a hardwood, palm wood and gum wood, and plus that normal kitchen. So yeah, 4 different types of kitchens. As we unlock those blueprints or find those to be able to buy, I'm not sure if I'll change out the colouring, but for now we'll just go with what we've got. Checking the board, so it's Fletcher's birthday and we have the ability to give Fletch something to wear. I'm looking to see that there's the fishing competition at the end of the season, the last week of the season, and I won't worry about keeping any fish to give to Max. We're just going to sell all the fish we can to John during that first anniversary week. But we're going to find something to give to Fletch for her birthday, and hopefully she'll wear it. So we're checking out Clover's. We'll see what she's got to sell. Oh, she's not open yet. Now she is. So we'll see what Clover has to sell. I don't think I like anything in there for Fletch, and I think I might have already given her that dress, but I'm not 100% sure. Please say hello anyway. Ask her about her day, and she knows about the deep mines underground, the deep dark, and they still shift and constantly change. And she talks about how it's a good place to hide something. That's just Clover being Clover. She's just a silly, goofy gal. Okay, so we're looking in our boxes to see what things we want to give to Fletch. Looking, searching, looking, not liking anything we see. Oh, and then we come across that pink dress, the pink cardigan dress, so we decide to give that to her. Because I think she normally wears the green cardigan dress. So I thought it'd be cute to give her the pink one. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling less stressed doing a voiceover with the music in the background now, so I'm so happy that that's there. And here we go. She's telling us about the airport. So she's saying now we can have an airport, and we're like, yes, let's go. So what we're going to do is give her her birthday present and then pick up the deed for the airport and place the airport down. We're going to say happy birthday. And we give her a dress, but she wears a different dress. She wears a purple dress with a bow. That's not the one we gave her, but hopefully she still likes the pink dress. So maybe she's got a few dresses in her pockets to choose from. And that purple dress matches her shoes. It's very cute. Fitting for summer. Okay, so now we ask her about the airport deed. If I can remember to push all the right buttons, that is. Surely. Okay, airport deed, let's go. Still need to get all the houses for the renters, and we'll end up doing that at some point. At some point we'll get there. Alright, noticing that there's a couple of crocos about, but we don't have our traps on us at the moment, so we're just going to place the airport deed. Now we already made a space for it, and I'm pretty sure we've got the right dimensions. There we go. Placing it down. And now we're going to track what we need for it. And I was worried that I potentially wouldn't have the cloth. What was the other thing I didn't think I had enough of? Was cloth and something else? I can't remember. But now we just go and collect everything. Or maybe I decide to do the traps because the crocos are being menaces. Or maybe we focus. Maybe we stay focused. Okay, we're grabbing all the things we need from our list. So iron bars. So we're getting our 25 gumwood, 25 palmwood, cement, so 15 cement by the looks of it. Then we've got iron bars, copper bars. Oh, it was the crystals, the quartz crystals. We don't have enough of those. So we have to go collect some quartz crystals, but that doesn't take us very long. And we also have to collect the cloth. So we have a look and see. We've got 2 cloth in our bag there. Which is good. Then we go over to Clover's and see what else we've got over in the way of cloth in her workshop. So we've got 1 there, and we pick up 2 more. So that's all the cloth we need, and it's just the quartz crystal that we need next. So we decide to go through the teleporter to the middle of the map, or do we not do that? I'm looking around to see if there's any quartz crystal. Not seeing any at the quarry. Oh, might get distracted and feed the... Yeah, I think we end up feeding honey to the bugs. And then I take out the silk because I wasn't sure how many silk is the maximum, so I grab out those 10 silk cocoons and pop them onto a spinning wheel. And yeah, it's 10 cocoons for 1 silk, so we've got that silk happening now. And now we're going to go through here, and we've got a croco that wants to eat us. So I'm panicking, but we get through without getting bit. And we find the quartz straight away. So it's 3 per. It doesn't take us long to grab all the quartz that we need. Okay, and then we make ourselves make our way back to the airport build to place that into the box, and then I see a whole bunch of quartz running past. Okay, and then when we come back in our next episode, maybe not, I'm not sure how many days it takes to build, but yeah, we'll have our airport built real soon. And that's pretty exciting. We'll be able to go to the island reef for the first time, which will be really fun. Okay, so there's a crocodile on the bridge and I wasn't having it. I didn't want to know about that crocodile. Okay, we're just gonna pause the video for a moment. Oh, we're back. And here we are, we're in Rain's house, buying up some seeds for the new season. It's the first of summer, so we want to plant all summer crops. So yeah, luckily we got some trap money on hand to cover the costs. We buy up our beetroots. I don't end up buying any green beans, though I should have. I should have brought some. But yeah, maybe if I remember before the end of season to do that. Okay, and then I end up buying some more onions. And I think I'd buy some more sugarcane as well while we're there. And I contemplate buying a watering can, but I don't think we need watering cans. We actually need opals. We've got the watering cans to make the animal showers. We just need the opals to do it. We don't have the opals yet. I think I'd buy a jacaranda tree. We want to start stocking up on those. Okay, and then we make our way to the farm and we do some farm work. And we put that jacaranda tree away, we put the seeds away. And then I work out that I don't have any beans. Oh no, I don't work out the beans until it's too late because rain doesn't stay open for very long. But yeah, I pull out all the summer seeds that I want to plant. Boy. Yeah. Okay, so I'm distracted, I'm sorry. Okay, we grab our scythe. That's the word I couldn't think before, and I wanted to harvest, and then I realized that the scythe actually destroys the crops. So that happened. Oh boy, it's just been too long since I've used anything for anything, so I think I stop using the scythe and just give up on that and pick things up, though not without deleting some more beans. Okay, here we go. I put it away now. We just collect everything and harvest. And then we'll replant our new crops. I don't put any fertilizer down yet. I want to collect more fertilizer before we start doing that. But we'll get there eventually. Okay, so I make sure that I've collected everything. Okay, and then we decide where we're going to plant our new crops. This is, I think, where I realised that I don't have the green beans, but I realise it's too late to buy them from Rain. So we just have to wear that. Okay, so I wanted to... We've got this sprinkler here, which means that we can plant crops on this side. So we prepare the area. And I'm just going to plant the watermelon seeds there, I think. But we've got our mighty seeds that we've got, so we're going to plant those. They're a summer crop. Watermelons are a summer crop, so we're going to plant them here, and I make a mistake on where I want to place them. There we go. And then that's it. So we'll water those in a moment. And then I place down some tomato seeds. And then we place down the beetroot seeds. Now I know we can plant the onions and stuff, but I think we just end up doing beetroot seeds. Yeah, I think about it for a hot second and decide just to do beetroot and not worry about doing any more onions. Okay, so that's our seasonal crops planted for summer. Okay, and I think, yeah, we put those tools back away. We've got to water the watermelons. Help get them started. And then I think about the wheat and the sugarcane and the rice, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing those right now. That can be for another day. I think we look at the grass seeds though. Yeah, and I think I clear out the grass seeds to encourage our new ones to grow. There we go. And then keep going for the rest of the grass farm. So we're trying to encourage the growth of the 3-prong grass seeds. Yeah, and then we'll collect all those seeds. Careful not to break any. And eventually we'll have the 3-prong seeds everywhere. And we'll be able to just keep collecting them without a worry. Alright. So we're going to sort out our pockets after this, and I'm not sure, I think we might go see the animals next and look after the animals, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember what I did. But definitely sorting out pockets first. I don't know what I was yapping about. I was yapping about something. Oh, I needed... Oh, okay, I think I'm looking at our daily permit points that we can collect. So one of the dailies was to chop wood, so we end up chopping some gumwood. Another one of those is to travel by vehicle, so I think that's where we decide to just go fishing again, jumping onto the jet ski, but maybe we look after the animals first. I just don't remember. I have a feeling that we go look after the animals first, and then when we come back we go fishing again. Oh, this is where I picked up the log and I couldn't place it. I was really confused about what was going on. It just wouldn't let me place it at all. So I ended up running to the town hall, walking into the town hall and walking back out again. Sometimes that can reset your world if something weird like that happens when you're playing. So running into town hall and back out again, going through a teleporter and back again, that can also reset things. I was just checking out my my travel bags. I didn't remember what I had put in there. Getting distracted again with things we need to do. So that's normal moo capture. We accept it, but we're not really going to do it. We're just going to use our traps for the wary moo. And there, it lets me put the gumwood seat down again. So running into the town hall and running back out again fixed that problem. So that was a little bit of a weird glitch. Not sure what I'm doing here, but it's a lovely sunset. It's beautiful. I'm thinking about life. Am I fishing? Am I looking after the animals? Which one will it be? Question mark, question mark. Yeah, I think we decide to look after the animals. Then I remember there's one there, and I walked right past it. Okay, and then we put everything back into that box. And we go to the next area. Should have stopped and said hello to Erwin. Okay, we've got to go pick up everything. Give all the animals scratches and collect all the resources. So making sure that we brush them so that they don't get sick. That's really important. Okay, picking up flowers as well because it's the last time we'll see the flowers. Lots of worms. Collecting all the worms. I think, do we end up just selling the worms to Jimmy? Because other than making the composting bins, I'm not sure what else we need worms for. So I'm not sure if I'll be making more composting bins. It's possible that I do, but maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, then we've got our Vomble. Give all our animals scratches. Okay, and then we got to visit all the pleeps and collect the wool. There we go, we can make more cloth. And then I forgot to collect the milk, so we've got to do that. And pop everything back into the box, so it's there when we come back. And I wonder about the milk and making in a cheese maker, so I'm not sure if I've got the license points for it. It could be that I've not unlocked them yet. So we want to make some fertilizer. And then we've got to go see Clover and put the wool. Process the wool to make it into cloth. Yeah, I was wondering about a cheese maker and wondering where I would put the cheese maker. We picked up some more poop, we got to put that away. There we go. So we're going to run back to Clover and start processing some more cloth so we can replace all that cloth that we used for the airport. And again, really loving the kitchen, the outdoor kitchen, it looks so good. Pop the rest of that cloth away. Probably empty out our bags so we can do some more fishing. And I was thinking about lighting. I wanted maybe tiki lights to go there where the where that area is for the penguins, but I don't have the recipe for tiki lights. So we pop our flowers away, and then we check our recipes to see what blueprints we have, and we don't have the blueprint that I want to be able to make the tiki lights, but we'll get it eventually. That'll be okay. And I think the next thing we do is get ourselves ready to do some more fishing. Yeah, because we've got the daily to go traveling. So we just decide to get some food on us to give us that fishing buff. And we take ourselves fishing in the jet ski, so that we can get those permit points we need. Alright, here we go. Looking for some more fish. Oh, and there's our bat that we dropped, but there's a shark right there, so I decide not to pick up that bat while the shark is there. We'll pick up that bat another time. We have a quick look around, and then we see that there's barracuda. And I was like, oh yeah, let's do some barracuda fishing. And I was getting flashbacks to the days when that was a thing that we would do. Before fishing buffs and all of that was a big thing, or food buffs that we have them today. It was a very different system, and we would eat cooked, cooked figs to kind of sustain us during late, and then just spend hours catching barracuda. And yeah, I just decided to go for a drive on the sand. That's normal. It's completely normal. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so trying to catch barracuda. Not having a great time doing it. But we get there eventually. I think I end up catching more lionfish than I do barracuda. Being the first day of summer, there just wasn't very many, and I kept catching bluefish. The bluefish were unrelenting, and I was thinking about how I couldn't see any of the blue spotted flathead, but I kept saying it wrong. I think I was saying something like blue splotted. And I guess they're a seasonal fish, and because whenever I see bluefish, I always think of the blue spotted flathead as well, and not seeing them was kind of weird. Do we pick up our bat now? I think we did pick up our bat. So we're now deciding that we're going to pivot. Instead of just catching anything and everything to fill up our pockets, we're going to pivot and try and focus on barracuda. But I didn't realize how hard it would be to find them, because there wasn't many about. Oh boy. We do end up collecting a couple of opals, but the problem being there was also a lot of sharks about. And the sharks were obviously just hovering where the pearls were. And that was a pain, which meant I didn't get to collect many pearls. I was more focused on catching fish anyway. I wanted the fish for the tickets, but I guess I was being nostalgic. and decided I wanted barracuda instead of just normal fish. Oh boy. Sometimes you just get locked in and you just don't see. Like, look at all these fish we could have caught and filled up our pockets. But I wanted the barracuda or the lionfish. I suddenly got picky, forgetting that it's meant to be quantity, not quality, for selling them to John. I don't know. Sometimes I just get stubborn. I get stubborn and I want things a certain way, or I remember how I used to do things and I want to do that. It's like, I got to catch fish, I might as well get the money for it. Oh dear. But I truly was enjoying my time fishing in Dinkum. The episode was getting on and I was aware that it was getting on, but I just wanted to catch barracuda. And I think I realized that I really had to wrap things up and finish the episode. When the episodes start getting to the 2-hour mark, it can take up to 3 hours for it to upload to YouTube. And now I've got the added time of having to get the music and the voiceover. Once I finish doing this voiceover, I then have to save this episode, and it will probably take 6 hours to render, maybe more. It might even take longer because it's so long. Oh my gosh. So the cautionary tales back and forth. I'll end up having these little self-imposed rules. Make sure this is turned on, make sure that's turned on before you do anything. Maybe one of my little habits that I'll have is once the stream episodes are over, that I unmute the mic and the desktop before I close down OBS. So when I open OBS, I'm not going to have to worry whether it's turned on or off, but I still need to double check it. But yeah, we make these little habits for ourselves to try and make things easier in the future. And I was very determined not to catch any bluefish. I was just all about the lionfish and the barracuda suddenly. And I'm eyeing this pearl in the side there. I can see that pearl glistening, just waiting for me to collect it. And I think we see a shark at the last minute come into view. Yeah, there's that shark there. I remember laughing, thinking I was about to collect that pearl, and I'm glad I didn't. There's a shark right there. Just trolling us. Oh boy. Yeah, there'd be no surviving a shark attack with this amount of stamina on us. It wouldn't, not enough zigzagging to outlive a shark at this point. Then we eat again and we keep looking for a barracuda. I guess it's one of those things where you want the thing that you can't have and you just get locked in on it. You can't see past. So there's a barracuda there. Do we go for that one? Looks like we do. Yeah, I had the worst trouble with bluefish jumping in on the line. Look at these bluefish being a pain. Surely we get it this time, surely. There we go. Catch that barracuda, catch it, catch it. Oh boy. Okay, so in the corner of my eye, I thought I saw a barracuda there. But what had happened was it had swum up the shoreline in the sand, so I couldn't see it. And is this where I decide to start coming home? I think it might be. I think this might be where I decide that we've had enough. We keep looking around and we don't see any barracudas about. Oh, there's a lionfish though. The thing with the lionfish is that they aggressively take the bait to outcatch any other fish. The bluefish doesn't have a chance with the lionfish about. Barracuda aren't like that. They're not that hungry. They let themselves get pushed around by bluefish. It's crazy. Okay. So we just keep fishing, I guess, until we stop fishing. Look at how stubborn I am. I was in the moment, I just wanted to fish. I love to see a pocket full of barracuda fish in. It's just so satisfying. But it wasn't meant to be. We did get a couple, but not as many as I would have liked. Okay, so I'm gonna have some water. Hydrate, everybody. Look after yourselves. Oh, lionfish there, I see it. Do we catch it? Surely we catch it. Yeah, the lionfish out. Yeah, the lionfish always out catches the bluefish every time. It's so good. It's what I like about catching lionfish. They don't mess about. Yeah, I'm looking at what we've got here and I'm like, okay, I think this might be enough. We're not even able to catch any, or not catch, but collect any pearls because there's so many sharks around. And we don't have the stamina to deal with sharks right now. So I guess we just make our way home. See what we get as we make our way home. We found another lionfish. Nice. Oh, I'm always tired. Sorry for my yawning. What are we looking for now? I'm so stubborn. Looking for barracuda, looking for lionfish, not seeing any. Thinking that all the bluefish words are blurring into something that says something else. It just never stops, does it? Alright, can we get this pearl? Nope, we can't. There's a shark right there. Any lionfish? Any barracuda? Nope. Or maybe. Did I see something? What did I see? A lionfish? I saw a lionfish. Yeah, I really think we end up catching more lionfish. Let's go. And we're finding our way back home. Here we go. This is another epic parking spot. Just in here. Perfect. Perfect parking. And I thought I'd do a quick look around and see if there was any here. But they're all bluefish. I can't remember if I decide to catch them or not. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Oh. Maybe I decide to catch more fish. Nope. We're going home. Saying hello to Sally. I really like how this looks, and we're definitely going to buy the furniture from Melbourne to put some more chairs and tables around. I think I was saying how I loved the outside can be like the inside, and I was loving how the kitchen was looking and loving how this area was looking. It's coming along so good. Picking up some flowers. Okay, so we're going to empty out our pockets and then place our fish down. And then I think that's going to be the end of the episode. How much longer? We've got about 10 or so more minutes left. I think I was just excited about selling them all and thinking about what things we want to buy with the tickets. There's so many things. I love them all. Alright. All good. What do we do next? Oh, traps. We do our traps. Nice. So we've got croco traps, because there ends up being quite a few crocos about. We put our cooked yabbies away because we don't need those anymore. And there's so many crocodiles. Look at them all. It's crazy. So we're going to try and catch all these crocos. And hopefully not get overwhelmed. We'll just catch them one at a time. Unless I try to catch them all at once. Oh no. Okay, you gotta be real careful. Not sure what happened there. Something. We threw the crocodile instead of placing it onto the animal collection point. Okay, so we've got some more crocodiles to come and lure back. 4 more by the looks of it. Not sure if we can get them all to follow us. Likely not. They lose interest if you get too far away from them. Yeah, they're pretty quick to lose aggro. And then we just place some more traps down and we aggro those last 2. Surely we can. We'll get there, we'll get there. Alright, last 2 crocos, let's go. We'll look around. I don't see any more, so we'll close the gate. Yeah, there's no more there. We'll close up the gate, grab these traps and go over to the Wary Moose. Let's go. Be exciting to have that airport built. So that will happen in the next couple of episodes. If we've got enough keys, we should be able to go to the island reef and hand in 100 keys. That'd be really lovely. And we've got a lot of things to collect at the island reef because we've not been there before. So there's a bunch of fish and bugs, aquamarines, coral. So many things to find. So we're going to try and collect some warimu safely and not get overwhelmed, surely. Surely we can do that. Uh-oh. Getting attacked while picking flowers. They aggro and de-aggro so randomly, these critters, the warimu. It's so weird. And we've got that echidna walking into a trap. It's crazy. Okay, so 2 more traps left. And I get stuck there on the nest, and suddenly there's like 3 warimu on me, and I thought there was only 2 left. It was super weird, that. So be careful when you're stepping on the computer. We're still doing voiceover. Do not go to sleep. Oh my goshness. We're almost done, computer. I promise we're almost done. We're taking this warimu egg over to our little spot where we've got a lot of warimu eggs. And eventually we'll pick those all up and sell them to John. Oh, I saw something sparkly in the water and picked it up. It was just some free meat. You ought to pick up your free meat when you see it. Okay, so we just pop that in here. Then empty our pockets, and I think we go to bed now. Surely that's the end of the episode. Yeah, I think so. Well, thanks everybody for following along. It's really kind of you. I'm sorry that everything was scuffed. I was so hard, chest fallen when that happened. But I appreciate everyone for following along and putting up with the scuff. Next episode surely will be fine. We'll take it as a win. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone following along. And we'll pop our end screen up. Eventually, surely. I was yapping about something. In the light of giving and receiving, I honour you. Thanks everybody.